I'm Dr. Choma Uchumi. Today I want to talk about why do people stay in abusive relationship and marriage. Abuse can come in any form. It could be physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, financial abuse. It can come in any form. And in as much as we keep saying no to abuse, so many people are in it. Even when they know that some other people have been in such relationship or marriages and have gone to the world beyond because of staying in an abusive marriage or relationship, but they're still there. You begin to wonder why. There's so many reasons why people stay in abusive relationship. One, with love and attachment. Many times people are so emotionally attached. They're in love with their spouse, especially if it's a relationship that started so well, and all of a sudden it went bitter and abuse came in. So you see it's actually difficult to pull out because of that love and attachment. So some people rather stay in it and pray and believe that over time it will stop. So love and attachment is one reason. So it could be low self-esteem and emotional manipulation. You see, over time when they keep abusing the person feels low of herself. The person feels I want nothing, no value. They don't attach value again to themselves because they have been battered. They feel they can't even leave that relationship. That if they go to another relationship, they might not get a better relationship or more healthier relationship. They are made to understand that they are just nobody. They want nothing. So that can actually make someone to stay put in an abusive relationship. All this hope of change. Sometimes, if you've been in a good relationship and all of a sudden the man just changed or the woman just changed and the whole thing becomes hostile, so many things. And especially maybe if the partner, after a while, maybe after the abuse, he'll come and beg, I'm sorry, you still go back to it. You'll now be feeling that, let me just give him time, let me give her time. Over time, the person will change. You see, some people have stayed for a long while and even died in the course when they are feeling that, this person might change. This person might change. You see, 1 year, 2 years, it might change. And you're still being abused. But you're just having that hope that one day the person will change. Financial dependency. That's another point that I keep telling people. That's why I always tell women, try as much as possible to be financially dependent. Because when you're financially dependent, you can actually take up some responsibilities. Many times I've seen a lot of people that come to me to talk to me, and you see that the reason why they're still staying put in that abusive marriage or relationship is that they are financially independent. They'll tell you, what will happen to my children? Who's going to take care of them? If I leave this place, I don't even have enough finances to even get a shelter. I don't have enough finances to take care of the children. If I leave many things, and you see that everything revolves around finances. So I always tell people, young as women, especially because many times women are more vulnerable. So I always tell them, try and have something that you're doing. Don't just be totally dependent on your husband or your spouse. Get something, get a life. Go into education, go to school, acquire a skill. Or better still, start doing something, business. You online, there are so many things that can help you. Get something doing. Don't just be totally independent, because many times if you're not a liability, you're an asset, the man will value you. Many times that abuse will not be there because the man knows that your presence in his life means a lot. That you live in that marriage, you're living with a lot of things. By the time he knows that when you're leaving this house, if you say, okay, you're busy and you want to leave, that majority of the things in the house will go with you because you own them. You see that at least that respect will be there. And that abuse will somehow reduce. So many times people stay put in an abusive relationship because they are financially dependent on the partner. So that's another reason why people stay in abusive relationship. Another thing could be social, cultural, religious belief. Yes, we know that the Bible is against divorce, and the way the society look at it, people frown at it. People don't really see it. You see, you be like, I will be left with that stigma. And you see people die in relationships that are being abused because they don't want to live They don't want people to say things. They don't want the society to frown at it, or culture or religious background. They don't want people to look at them from this perspective. She's a divorcee. She just left her marriage. Because of that, they rather die in it. They rather close their mouths. They rather take everything, the beating, the molestation, everything, because of social, cultural, and religious belief. And that one is isolation. Sometimes these abusers knows how to isolate you. They isolate you from your families, isolate you from your friends, isolate you from help that you can get, social help. They will so isolate you from people around you, you'll be dying. You don't know how to communicate or tell someone about it. They remove you from circulation. And you see, those people, they are helpless. They are more vulnerable because they don't have anybody to speak out. They don't have anybody to talk to. Some of these reasons are reasons why people stay put in an abusive relationship. Sometimes it's better we understand this, that many people are going through a lot. There are so many reasons why they are there. And when we understand this, we'll now know how to approach them. We'll now know how to talk to them. We'll now know how to advise them, to help them, to see how we can actually save them from this abusive relationship and marriage. My advice, many times, I always tell young people, singles, who have not yet entered into that marriage, maybe they are in the courting or during relationship, I always tell them there are red flags, warning signs, danger signs in relationship, and one of them is abuse. When you're in a relationship where the man abuses you, you're still in a relationship, he will raise his hand and beat you. At the end of the day, he'll come and beg you, and that time he will beat you. That's a warning sign. That's a no-no. Then and then, you should actually look for a way out, because if you insist and enter that marriage, my dear, you will have yourself to be blamed. Thank you so much. See you next time in our relationship and marriage section. Remain blessed.